I'm not letting you change your answer because we made our predictions when we started at the beginning of the season. But Dante, who you got winning the Super Bowl this year? Based on
Chiefs.
What? Chiefs?
Like,
even
I'm
at
right,
6-6?
At 6-6, like I'm riding with them till the wheels fall off, and when the wheels fall off, I'm gonna get out and walk and push the car. Like, what are you talking about? Like, Chiefs, period, point blank.
All right, man. It's not even a question with him.
Had to get a, go in and push him
foul.
up. Yeah.
Got to get a nice little yellow flag for him. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Eric Mose. I believe he's in South Carolina, has a gym, and he trains youth back in South Carolina.
Okay,
yeah.
well now you know where he lives.
No, I'm not.
So I'll drive. I'll take you down there. Let's go.
You want a UFC fight. You got riffraff coming from the fans and media about how your defense is playing. And so you get caught up in that, and then you say certain things that you try to diminish or demean this person, and then it comes back and you understand like he wanted the best out of us. Now were his schemes the best? Probably not. And then to see his departure, and it was like, man, I wish I could go back and take all that I said about this guy, because hell, he wanted the best out of us.
All right, so Brooksider, how are we feeling today? Can everybody hear me out there? Let's go. We can do better than that. It's freezing outside. Let's warm it up. Brooksider, how are we doing today? Welcome to the second ever edition of the Home Stretch Live with my man Priest Holmes. How you doing, Priest?
I'm good, Mark. It's good to see you again.
It's always good to see you, especially down here in Kansas City. And we've got some special guests joining us on stage for round 2 of this show. We want to thank our sponsors, Bet365. They're presenting the show, of course. It's never ordinary, Priest, with Bet365. We know that.
Yeah, you got that right. It's exciting to be here, too. And then one thing I know is that we got 2 New York guys here in the house.
That's right. That's right.
My fellow teammate here, Dante Hall, and yourself. Y'all are both New Yorkers now. So what's that all about?
We're bringing the steam down here to KC, right?
Wait. I'm a Texas boy like you. Don't forget that. Like, I'm a Texas boy. I just happen to live in the New York area.
All right, let's properly introduce our guest, shall we? All right, Chiefs fans, you know him, you love him. He's the X Factor. He's the human joystick. He also is Dante Hall and plays him in real life. What's up, Dante Hall?
What's going on, Mark? What's up, Priest?
What's up,
Brooksider?
Let's do this. And over here to my right, this man won 3 national championships at Nebraska under Tom Osborne. Also a Chief, Eric Warfield, everybody. Let's hear it for Eric Warfield. This is my cornerback right here. Let's go.
But wait a minute.
Hey,
you had a little fact here. You said 3 national championships.
Yeah.
There was 1 national championship.
Don't do this.
There's that one national championship they didn't get. They were destined to get it, but something happened. University of Texas came into town.
Yes, they did.
Okay. Well, let's
Dark Knight came through.
And what year was that, Priest? You remember what year that was?
96.
96.
Yeah.
Because he won in 94, 95, and 97.
Yeah, they was rolling. Yeah, Nebraska was rolling. They really were. They was the main team.
Hard to beat. We beat up on Dante, too.
Not in 98.
There we go.
Not in 98.
We you, though.
Hey, you got us in 96. I was a freshman. Once I grew a little hair on my mustache, we got you in 98.
It was bad, too, though.
It was real bad.
It's hilarious. Well, let's start with you, Eric, since we did talk about Nebraska. 3 national championships. I mean, that's insane. You're lucky if you even sniff 1. So what was it like playing under Tom Osborne and winning those that many titles? 3 out of 4 years is incredible.
I'm just the aura that he has about himself, and the way he carries himself, and the love that he has for all his players. It was different. And so it's like one of those guys that you just do anything to go out and win a game for him. He doesn't swear. He won't raise his voice to you, but he has this grandfather aura about himself. So like you don't want to disappoint him.
Gotcha.
And you give that every effort, 100% on every given play to look up to this guy and to like, I don't know. For me, we didn't have a lot of NFL guys, I didn't think, within our team.
Okay.
I want to say we had maybe 5 guys that probably went. And I don't think nobody here knows about any of those guys that played, besides probably Grant Wistrom. But outside of that, we didn't have big name guys that went to the NFL. But with just the way he put teams together and the way he carried himself, it was one of those to where you just got the best. He got the best out of his players.
Gotcha. Makes sense. And so, did he have someone else doing the swearing for him? Did he have like a
That
side
he
guy?
did. Now that was
Yeah.
our defensive coordinator. So that was our, Brett. Now what do you call it?
Yeah, bread and butter. Yeah, peanut butter and
Basically,
jelly,
yeah. So, but they worked well together, and it was good enough to get us 3 championships.
That's incredible, man. What a run. 3
Yeah.
championships.
Yeah, so I'm going to keep the light on you, E-Dub. I got a question. So you mentioned coaches that you'll do practically anything for, right? So we've had those coaches during our times with the Kansas City Chiefs. We had Herm Edwards. We had Coach Ramil. When you talk about coaches that you'll basically risk your arm, risk your leg for during practice or during a game, is there any coach that you ever had that was the opposite, where you said, the hell with that coach,
I'm
I'ma
not
take
here
the
to.
coaching
I don't want
advice.
to. No.
Priest, that means you have somebody in mind. So you're going to tell your story in a second.
got a
but
couple.
we'll let Eric go.
I got a
We'll let
couple.
You know what? I made that mistake after we lost Greg Robertson, and I think a lot of our bad recognition defensively came through Greg. And when he was gone, I did an episode about how he didn't give us the leeway to go out and play. Greg had a defensive scheme that you can go out, and I think a couple of years defensively, secondary wise, we were doing well, but we couldn't stop any team running wise, and we were giving up big yardage on the ground. So after his departure, I went on and did an episode of like how bad it was having Greg, and the worst part, Greg passed away, and so it's like you look back upon things that you kind of mentioned through moments that you're caught up in. You caught up in a moment of what you want to say about this coach and how he's got your team playing so bad. And then outside of that, you got riffraff coming from the fans and media about how your defense is playing. And so you get caught up in that, and then you say certain things that you try to diminish or demean this person. And then it comes back, and you understand like he wanted the best out of us. Now were his schemes the best? Probably not. And then to see his departure, and it's like, man, I wish I could go back and take all that I said about this guy, because hell, he wanted the best out of us because it made him look good if we played well. So that was one thing I was like, you know what? I wish I hadn't said any of that stuff.
Yeah, so Dante, I got to throw that same thing to you too. We've grown all the way from Southwest Conference. It's grown to the Big 12, and now both
SEC.
teams have left, and they're now in the SEC. So just thinking about even A&M, man, and just the incredible record that they had even this season, what do you credit that to, and what do you think that allowed them to have that much success?
I'm a firm believer that everything trickles from the top, whether it's your kids, whether it's a football organization, like everything trickles from the top. And I think Coach Echo has brought over a tremendous structure. We've always had the talent. We got the NIL money, so we just needed the structure. Jimbo Fisher should have been cashing his check with a ski mask on because he was robbing us for what we paid him to bring to A&M. But Coach Echo has come over, and whatever he was doing at Duke University, he brought that same structure to A&M. And with the players and the recruits that we get, I think it's a match made in heaven. So I think it's the leadership, and starting with Coach Echo.
Yeah, you talked about leadership. What do you say?
I don't want to sweep this under the rug, man. Who's this coach you didn't want to play for?
Well, it was always a couple.
What? He's over here asking new questions. Yeah, man.
He goes, good thing on that.
Was there a coach? Maybe you don't want to name names, but was there a coach you're like,
No,
yeah,
well, of
I'm not
course.
going to give 110?
Of course, there's always those coaches, that's not
Well,
necessarily
name
the
one.
best
Yeah. Put a name on
relationship
it.
that you have.
Can you give me a region? Can you
So,
give me a team?
Obviously, I spent 4 years in Baltimore, but my last 2 years I played underneath Billick. And so he was one of the coaches, definitely, that he came in with an agenda, a set mind, like Robinson, having it's this way or no way. And when I came in, I didn't fit into that mold, into that puzzle that he had, So it's one of those things that if it wasn't for the veteran guys that had seen me prior to him getting there, those were the ones that went to vouch for me and said, you know what, if you get rid of anybody on this team, Billick, don't get rid of Priest. You know what I mean? So I had a lot of those vets speaking up for me, so that's what allowed me to stay there. And I continued, my last 2 dark years in Baltimore.
Yeah.
I mean, the reason why I say that is because it was 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
Yeah.
So the office wasn't set around me. Let's imagine when you got here in Kansas City.
Same thing.
And they say, all right, Dante, we want you to run up through the A
Yeah,
gap.
same thing.
You know, 10 times, and let's see how much success you're going to have.
Yeah.
You know, at some point, you got 300-pound guys. They're going to win at some point, right? Yeah. But you get us out on the edge. Dante can speak to this. You get him out there in space, it's a whole different ball game.
It's game over, man.
Yeah, it's all game over.
Dante, let's talk about those nicknames because I feel like it doesn't stop at the two most people know. How big is this list of nicknames, man?
It's only two. It's
Just
only
two?
That's just two.
Were there some others that didn't make the cut?
Nah.
No, just X Factor, Human Joystick?
That's
That's
it.
crazy, man. That's
No. I think you did with T.I. Rubber Band.
No, rubber band. I used to pop the rubber bands just to stay focused. It was like a
Like a tick,
a
like a
trick,
little
a
tick.
tick,
Yeah, a little
or
tick.
a trigger to lock in. What's your protocol? Catch the ball first. Possession is most important. So it was just that thing. But rubber band man, no, that was just something I did as far as.
We're going to start that today. So it's Rubber Band Man from here on out. I'm sorry, buddy.
No.
But Mark, this is what
that's
I really
tips.
like you touching. I'd like to hear from E-Dub,
Yeah.
Eric Warfield as well, in terms of what was that one thing. He had that tick where he popped the rubber band to remind him about focus. What was the thing that you would do that would cause you to get into that zone when it's time for a game?
So I came in with Eric Hicks, and from first practice, me and E. Hicks had to go and butt heads just to get our marbles together.
Gotcha.
So forever.
Usually that loosens him up, but I guess.
it helped me and it helped him.
Yeah, sure. Focus.
Eric
Whatever you
would
got to do.
throw up every game. He just go out and puke all of his liquids out every game. And so his thing to get him going was like he needed that headbutt. And we go out and headbutt every game. So I'd run down on the kickoff for the first one of the game just to get loosened up, go down. I know I'm not going to be involved in the special teams, but that was my first place to just get me loosened.
Sure.
But it wasn't enough. So I had to do that headbutt with Eric just to like shake me up, get me into it. So that was my little thing. I do that headbutt with Eric and I'm ready to go.
Yeah, these guys are a little bit more serious. They're inflicting pain on themselves. For me, entirely different. I needed a massage. I need to get in a hot tub.
Or
I'm
if we're
taking
talking
a
about
hot
Jason
shower.
Dunn, Dunn's in a hot tub.
No, Priest
5
lived
minutes
around the
before the
corner from
game,
me now.
whatever.
Priest lived around the corner from me. Now I did know the dude had, I don't know, how much of those dumbbells?
All right, spill the tea. What's he
he
doing
did
before the game?
dumbbells before bed every night. Right by his bed. That's what I heard.
That's about the only thing I had in the house, too, because I did not have no furniture. I just
did
had
know that, too.
my king-size bed, my Coca-Cola cooler with all my free Gatorade product, right?
Okay.
And then these dumbbells, you know what I mean? So it was talking about being focused.
Well, he's still waking up doing 300 push-ups every morning, man. This guy.
That's still my thing right now. So what do you do on a daily basis or on a monthly basis as a former player to
I
stay
like how you
safe?
switched
I
that
think
from
I
daily
think
to
you
monthly
golf.
because we're all older now. You're like, so what are you doing like once a year? Are you getting a run in?
I'm a walker. I love a good walk. So if I'm golfing, Dub and I, we golf a lot.
Yeah.
I'm getting my steps in on
No
the golf
cart,
course.
no cart.
I hate carts.
Gotcha.
I prefer to walk. If I have to take a cart, I ride, but then I'll get out and walk. So if I'm golfing, I'm walking on the golf course. If I'm not golfing, I'll go to the gym. I hit my sauna, hot tub. I do my push-ups, touch on the man pecs, and then I walk home from the gym.
This is a full routine. Does this take 10 minutes to
So
get
I'm
ready?
a walker. So
Walker.
all day long, I'm trying to walk, whether
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
walking from the gym, walking on the golf course, or just walking in my neighborhood. I love a good, fast, brisk walk. Nature, got my headphones on. That's my
It's a
thing.
New York guy right here, man. That's
There you go.
right.
Gotta be.
Walking, baby.
We don't own cars. We just walk everywhere,
That's right.
man. Own
That's
it.
right.
Yeah, so
right.
this is not to plug any particular fashion group or anything like that, but shoes-wise, if you're a walker, what type of shoe does Dante wear to walk?
Comfortable.
And what would be a version
I
of
mean,
that?
Dunks.
Okay.
Nike Dunks are pretty comfortable. You can go with the Echoes are pretty comfortable.
Echoes, yep.
Yeah, pretty comfortable. That's pretty much it. Nikes, like the typical.
I'm an Echo guy.
You're an Echo guy.
Warfield, what are you? I'm an Echo guy.
I'm a Nike guy. Like I'm Jordan, Dunk.
Yep.
I'm like Dante,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
It's so crazy. Like the whole time of I won't say the whole time. Our career playing football, I lived right there on the golf course, right around corner from you. Never played golf. And I just saw Dante just posting, and I started, playing and
I was your inspiration.
basically.
Let's go.
There we go.
Let's go.
Now this is my battle. This is my eye.
Okay.
So we
Y'all going toe-to-toe
taking
out
shots
there.
with
You know who was my inspiration?
Who that?
Cat, Sylvester Morris. I used to be an avid gamer before I picked up the
What games? What are we talking about?
It was typical John Madden, obviously.
Madden.
The
Yeah,
NBA
football.
2K.
Nice.
But then my boy Sylvester Morris, our
Yeah.
old teammate, he started playing the Tiger Woods game.
Okay.
You know, I'm 24, 25.
Yeah.
Black from the hood, like, ain't playing no golf. Got hooked immediately on the video game.
And then you're going out Golden Tee? Were you Golden Tee
No,
at all?
I wasn't a Golden Tee guy.
No Golden Tee?
No.
Okay.
PlayStation, baby. But, yeah. Cat was my inspiration, so.
All right.
And Mark, just to kind of give you a little reference, Cat, Sylvester Morris, man, smooth brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When he would go out for practice, it wasn't like a hurry up thing with Cat.
Okay.
Everything slow.
Everything
Slow
was
motion.
slow motion.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was funny because even on the field at times, he was slow to play down when he would catch the ball. It would just be slow with everything. You know what I mean?
That's just big fella, man.
Yeah,
That's just Cat.
so, but I love Cat. And then the funniest thing is that on my way coming here, guess who I see? First person on the plane.
It was Cat?
Sylvester Morris.
Yeah, I see
so
Cat.
that's-
We
it's
dap
crazy.
up as if we ain't seen each other in years. You know
That's
what I mean?
crazy.
I introduced him to the girls and said what's up. And
He on his way to see his girl play basketball.
Yeah, so it was good.
Nice. Very cool. All right, I'm going to switch gears a little bit here because I want to talk about some specific moments within your careers, if I can. Eric, I'll start with you. If I woke up one day and realized I was going to have a pick six while covering Jerry Rice, and that's how I was going to close out my day, I'd say that's a pretty damn good day. So can you walk me through that experience, man? Because that's something that happened in your life. That's pretty crazy.
That it was. And I grew up as a 49ers fan. Why? I don't know, because they're so far away from where I grew up at, which is in Texarkana, Arkansas. But during those times, it was like the 49ers and the Cowboys.
Yep,
they were the
Cowboys,
teams to beat.
Sure.
And all of a sudden, I get a starting role with the Chiefs and line up. First play of the game. And I'm shaking, like I'm lined up against Jerry. Like, this is my idol. And once
Did you say hi to him first?
I didn't. I did not. I didn't introduce myself or any of that.
Yeah.
But first snap, and I was just caught up in the moment. I knew I had a job to do. And when I stuck that left arm out, it caught his shoulder just right. And so I got long arms, which is what I take advantage of when I do my press technique. So coming out, the left arm caught him and shocked him, which opened up that slant route wide open for me. So I got straight run. Rich Gannon's looking this way, and I played the ball in the moment and blacked out for the rest of it.
I was going to ask you, do you
blacked
remember
out.
anything else after that moment?
You get so excited, you have no idea what you're doing, but you see end zone. And so you get there. I don't really know how to celebrate. I don't have a dance. I don't have any rhythm. So it's like all I know is like I'm in the end zone. And I just scored on Jerry Rice, which is technically scored on Rich Gannon.
Right.
But
But you posterized Jerry Rice.
I picked off my
and you
idol.
scored on Rich
Yes.
Gannon. Man,
Yes.
what a way to open a game.
That was it.
But what a moment.
I
man.
remember that
mean,
moment, too.
Yeah.
Now,
Arrowhead was going crazy.
next time you lined up against Jerry, did he say anything?
He didn't. He doesn't talk. He doesn't say a whole lot of trash talking.
Yeah.
No, that's one that comes from Randy Moss, Isaac Bruce, my guy from Buffalo. He was a straight butthole. Eric Moles.
Eric Moles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Moles was one of those with talks. Excuse my language. He would talk it,
Yep.
and at times I've seen him spit on one of my teammates, and had to go. I had to get a go in and
Get a little
push
personal
him
foul.
up. Yeah,
Got to get a nice little yellow flag for him. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Eric Mose. You know, I believe he's in South Carolina, has a gym, and he trains youth back in South Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, now
I
you know
believe
where he
so.
lives.
No, I'm not.
So let's. I'll drive. I'll take you down there. Let's go.
You want a UFC fight?
No, I don't want a UFC fight, but what a moment, man. What a
It was.
moment to have in your career. And that's not your only pick six.
Breaking news from Bet365. New customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. Sign up, place a bet for $5 and get $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. Bonus bets can be used on the spread, player props, futures, and so much more. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365.
Hey, do you have a gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER in Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Virginia. Or 1-800-BETS-OFF in Iowa. 21 plus only, 18 plus in Kentucky. Please gamble responsibly. Must be present in Arizona, Colorado, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, and select parishes in Louisiana, Maryland, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Virginia. $10 minimum deposit required. Terms and conditions apply. In-app only.
So you had a couple others in your
Had a
career.
few others.
And I mean, do you black out on those every time? I mean, or when you go back and watch the highlight, is it weird?
It's not easy to get an interception in this game.
Yeah,
It's
hard.
as hard as it is to keep up with guys like Dante. One of the harder guys to keep up because of mainly he's a slot guy, so they get an option to run left or right. When I'm outside guarding a receiver, a taller receiver, that's an X or a Y, I can tell from their stance based on either the hash or the numbers what routes they're going to run. They can only do so many out there. But when you're in that slot, you have an option to go left, right, or do whatever you want inside. Yeah. And outside of that, his quickness, it hurts. So he's got these feet that are like, he's a tap dancer. It's hard to keep up with. So he made it difficult, but he also made it easy for me to go up compete against other guys.
Yeah.
During my games of play.
So a good guy to practice against. And I hate to do this to you.
And the same for me too. Like going against a guy with long arms, it
Yeah.
made me create techniques to when I went against tall, physical guys like a Champ Bailey.
Right.
I had seen this type of guy in practice every day. So, iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, allow you to separate.
And
That's
Dante,
right.
I'm going to apologize ahead of
Go
time.
up
I'm going
up
to
under.
apologize ahead of time because I think they're going to put you in some tap shoes, and there's going to be a graphic that comes on screen. So
you
My
good,
feet don't move like they
I'm
used
just,
to.
I'm just going to warn you. I'm just going to warn you. All right. So,
good.
Dante, one particular moment in your career I want to talk about is this return for a touchdown, both from a kickoff and a punt in the same game, man. Were you feeling special that day? Did you have your lucky charms? What do you remember that day at all? Like what happened?
Do I? Yeah, I remember. Basically, I was drafted in 2000
Okay.
specifically to be a returner. I had to learn to be a receiver and play running back and all of that. I was drafted specifically to return kicks. And for about 2.5 years, I never took one to the house. The week prior, we
Okay.
took the first one back in my career versus Arizona. And that just unlocked Pandora's box in regards to confidence.
Okay.
People don't realize this. That's one of the most underrated things you need to succeed, I think, in life, but definitely in sports, is confidence. You can be the most talented. You can have all the attributes. If you don't have confidence, the mental strength to say, I can, it won't work.
Game over,
So
yeah.
what happened was, took the first one back, now the confidence is sky high.
Yeah.
Now you're able to, like you say, just play ball, man. Stop trying to just hit it here, hit it there. Go with what you see. So that was a product of, we just took our first one last week. Now confidence is riding high, not only for myself, but for the guys blocking for me too.
Sure, but man, a punt and a kickoff. Now this is a trade that's kind of fading into the darkness.
Coming back though.
You think it's going to come back?
It's definitely coming back.
How do you feel about the evolution of the kickoff and the punt return? Because it has changed so much, and it continually changes.
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
are you a fan of what's happened in today's game?
Yeah, I am. In the beginning, I wasn't because I felt like they were trying to basically eliminate the return game.
Yeah.
But I work with the NFL League office now as a Legends coordinator, and I've had the opportunities to actually chop it up and talk with Roger Goodell. And he basically explained to me, like, this is where the highest percentage of concussions were coming from. So
Right.
we had to do something. But with this new emphasis on the dynamic return, I'm loving what they're doing in regards to bringing back the return man, but also, having safety a high priority. So I think they finally found the perfect marriage of safety, but also don't get rid of the dynamic return. So I like what I'm seeing now.
Yeah, so you talked about a perfect marriage, right? So I'm going happiness, man. I'm going to switch this up a little bit, right? So outside of all the accolades, outside of all the records or the positions that you all have held, whether it's been as a player or as a former player, happiness, man. What brings you happiness, man, right now?
That's a great question,
What
Freeze.
brings it?
Is that a loaded question?
It might have been accolades. It may have been to return that touchdown, right, from a punt return.
You're right.
But happiness, has it changed for you?
100% fatherhood, being a husband, family man. I grew up in a broken, like I always had my mom, right? Mom
Gotcha.
was rock solid. She's my mom and my dad, still to this day. Never really had a father. And then throughout my entire family dynamic, all broken families, like everyone's divorced, moving 25 times, like just craziness. So my happiness is giving my kids and having a solid foundation for my kids, a happy home, family life, structure, stability, mom and dad, like that's my happiness. and golf. Golf is a close second.
Golf is a close second. You hear that,
Close
Mark?
second.
I was gonna say, how close is it in the
Oh, it's
pecking
1A,
order?
1B. It's not
Yeah,
even
1A,
1-2.
1B. It's not even.
1A and 1B.
Are you a right-handed or left-handed golfer?
I'm a righty.
Righty. I'm a lefty, so it messes up everything for
Oh,
everyone.
so you're hitting
No
on
one
the
wants to
wrong
go
side
golfing with
already.
me. No one wants to go. All right, so move that question to
Yeah,
Eric.
same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about the same as Dante, and you know, family's number one. And I enjoy the time that I get with my family. You know, even though like my mom's in Arkansas, I'm in Texas, but my brother and sister both live in Texas with me, and golf has been number two with me. I really wish I had started playing golf a long time ago.
Same, bro. Same.
The peace of mind that it brings, and it's a competition thing.
The camaraderie.
Yeah, camaraderie. It's all the same, man. I know you don't play, Priest.
Pick
may
it up,
be one of
bro.
those things.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
Get up.
Now, there's a couple of reasons why I don't play.
I was going to ask you. Talk to me. Why aren't you
I've
playing
taken
golf?
a number of hits over the length of my career. And one of the things that, you talk about happiness, it's always for me is finding that easy medium in terms of me living with a lot of the injuries that I've sustained, right? Yeah. So for me, it's like even when I'm getting up in the morning, it could be a day where I'm at pain level 10. I don't want to even think about a golf club.
Been there.
Go walking or do anything like that, right? And then I can have a really great day, the next day. But it's really, for me, it's just trying to find that space for me to be able to live. And the reason why I say that is because, I'm not really in favor of having a surgery or an operation.
Same.
And so I've known several players that have had, operations, but the success stories, I really haven't seen them. But there is one or two that really speak highly about, going underneath the knife, and they've had some really great results. But it's far in between when I talk to someone like that. Now, for me, it's more of a daily basis. Whenever I'm on point, I'm doing my rehab. I'm doing anything where I can be in water and I can do any of my exercises that I would do in the gym. I can do them in a pool. That really helps me. But that's one of the things that I'm trying to find that sweet spot for me to be able to navigate, throughout my life, But maybe one day, man, you guys can take me out to the golf course.
What's that?
Have you ever swung a club? Me and you were we played in the charity thing in Dallas.
Yes.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Now, I've been around it, but I just can't see just being out there that long.
You know what, Dante and Eric? It sounds to me like he'd make a good caddy.
Yeah.
You want to carry these?
Yeah, exactly.
You show up at the course, you carry these guys' bags. You can do that, right?
Priest took different types of hit, and his body wear and tear is totally different from a DB and a wide receiver. So I bow down because one thing about golf, you're going to have to spend time with it. You're going to put that work in. If your body is not going to allow that, don't even waste your time.
Yeah, I think most of it is just when on the swing and just to be able to, that torque and twisting.
It's everything.
Between knees and hips.
Back.
I feel like my body isn't like bending. You know what I mean? It's not, that movement isn't there.
I did.
You did? So Priest didn't know.
What's that?
That I had back surgery.
No, I knew you were supposed to have surgery. I didn't know if you had.
Okay.
So you had it, Eric? You had back?
I did have it.
Okay.
And so after the second year, I think we went to Nashville. We played the Titans. After that game, I had to be flown back stretcher. And ownership comes down. So how do we get him back in the game? He's a starter. I took an epidural shot that day. Took an epidural shot 2 weeks later. Yeah. And that's when Pat Dennis was in my position. So I ended up coming back. But instead of doing surgery, I just kept getting epidural shots for like the next 4 years. 3 epidural shots a year. Until we played Indy and we lost because there's like the no punt game.
Yep.
I went straight and had surgery right after that. Nobody ever knew that.
Right after the game.
Right after the game.
I didn't know you had it that soon.
Wow, that's crazy. All right. Well, how you feel now? I mean, you feel okay?
I have my struggles, and I'm like Priest, like, should I do surgery again? No. Everybody said don't get cut on. Like, I'm okay with where I'm at. It's tolerable. It gets me through my days. I can get out and play golf.
Yep.
I would love to walk like Dante does every time because it's a great exercise. There's a lot of peace that comes within golf, like when you walk. But no, I can't walk as much as he does. So I'm good with having a cart. And enjoying that cart fee, that cart ride. But no.
So you don't mind the cart fees, huh?
Priest, we're gonna maybe our next episode out in the wild, we'll go golfing with these guys. I'll drive the car.
Oh, that's a good time.
He'll be riding shotgun.
time.
You'll be carrying the bag, and Dante will be like, "What are you guys?"
Yeah, Dante be out there
walk
swinging.
now. Get out of here and walk
good
now.
time.
All right, I think we should tell some stories here, Priest. Let's
do
get
it.
into story mode. Can we do that? I'm going to tee him off with this one first because on our last episode, I found out that Priest tried to get out of a practice because it happened to snow in his driveway. And they had to send a coach to go get him.
Yeah, Billy Long. They had to send Billy Long to come get me.
I feel like I remember this.
I was trying to back out of the driveway, and the SUV just kept spinning.
Yeah.
So I just went back inside and laid down. It got to the point where they called me about 20 times. I finally said, okay, I better get this call. I answered the phone, and sure enough, Billy Long, where you at? Where you at? I was like, Coach, come on now, And so anyways, he says, one thing for sure, rain, sleet, or snow, you got to come to practice. There ain't no staying at home.
Black ice don't matter.
It doesn't matter. So he came and picked me up. That's what I was telling
So I
Mark.
bring this up because I want to see, did you guys ever try to pull an excuse to get out of a practice or maybe you knew you were going to be late for something, you had to fib a little bit to get around that? No? You guys were
We didn't have
hardcore?
Priest home status. You kidding me?
No.
No way, you better get to practice.
They call him the ticket, wasn't it?
Ticket.
So my situation was, it was can't say freshman, rookie year.
Rookie year, okay.
And rookies have to go pick up food for the planes. So I don't know my way around Kansas City that well. We don't have GPS phones.
Yeah.
You got to look at
Old school map, those fold out maps
basically.
in the car.
We don't have those in the car. So we're going to Jacksonville to play, and I have to go pick up a bucket of chicken
Okay.
for the DBs, James Hasty and Dale Carter. I'm lost in Kansas City. Don't know how to get back to the airport. I get to the airport. The plane is gone. So
This is a Home Alone situation going
yes.
on. Okay.
So the plane is gone. I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Book a plane ticket? No, I just called one of the coaches. They were like, well, they can't answer because they're on the plane. So ended up booking my own flight, get to Kansas City, call a cab, get to the hotel. As soon as I get to the hotel, I see Marty. Marty goes, $5,000. $5,000 for what? $5,000 for missing the flight.
Wow.
On top of that, I'm getting. I'm a 7th round draft pick, so I don't make a whole lot of money. It's $5,000. That's basically my whole check.
What percentage of your yearly salary was that? That's a hard hit. Yeah, it's a hard hit.
So $5,000 off the rip, gone. Just
wow.
for
Marty
going to pick up
Schottenheimer
chicken.
not pulling any punches, man.
Man.
All for chicken. And were they coming to look and they were like, where's my chicken?
So far out the damn airplane.
Bringing them cold chicken. They're like, come on, man. So Dante, did you ever get stuck though? Were you ever late because of some shenanigans or something? Or
Yeah, back to my buddy Cat, Sylvester Morris. We lived together. Well, I lived with him after my rookie year.
Okay.
And we had a team meeting, and we lived way out in like Overland Park, about 45 minutes from the stadium.
Okay.
And playing video games, we've lost track of time.
Oh no! Wait, what game? What game were you on?
This wasn't a game. It was like one of those first meetings, when the final roster is constructed. 53 man, you're coming in on that Monday, the week before.
You were late to the 53-man meet.
Wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
I'm putting it on Cat. So it's Sylvester's fault. You're sitting here battling, playing this video game, lost track of time.
Yeah.
Dude, we drove. It's okay now because we survived. Nobody got hurt.
Yeah.
About 140 miles per hour trying to make it to the stadium.
140.
Trying to make it.
What time of day?
We got pulled over.
What time of day was this?
I was the daytime, middle of the day.
You still got pulled over?
Got pulled over, and we explained to the cop like we were late.
140, getting pulled over,
yeah,
man.
I got pulled over. Like we were late.
What did
we
you
were
say
still
to the
late.
cop? What did you say to the cop?
I just said the cat was driving.
Oh, okay.
So Cat was just explaining, hey, man, we're late. We were with the Chiefs.
Yeah. Was he a Chiefs fan or was
He
this an
was.
out-of-town
He showed
cop?
love. He showed love.
He's like, I'm from Cleveland. I'm a Browns fan. Here's your $5,000 ticket.
Right.
No.
Well, I'm glad you guys were safe and you made
Yeah,
it.
exactly. It worked
Which is
out.
the most important part. And even more importantly, you made the roster.
Made the roster.
Made the
Yeah.
53-man
Made the
roster.
Well, Cat was definitely going to make the roster.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
a first-round draft pick. I was the one that was
You were
pooping
sweating. You were
bricks
like,
in
oh
my
God.
pants. Like,
Oh my God, practice squad.
They gonna let
oh my
my
God.
ass
like,
go.
Yeah. All right, that's crazy, man. All right, so I can't imagine how much that ticket
but
cost.
I got a crazy story for you.
Okay.
You'll remember this. You were there.
Okay, paint
when
the
I
picture.
choked out Gunther Cunningham. You remember that.
Yeah.
Basically, we were doing, Priest wasn't there yet. This is my
Okay.
rookie year. You're not there yet. This is when I was still playing running back. And you know how the inside drill?
Yeah, that's right.
It's only 10 plays, but they intense.
Okay.
And it's like one of the only parts of practice where it's physical. So it's a very important part. Mike Cloud was the starter at the time. I think Kimmel Anders was like the backup or whatever, or vice versa. I'm third string, so I'm getting like reps 7, 8, 9. But prior to me getting my reps, Mike Cloud, they fumble. Kimball, it's like 4 fumbles in a row. So the drill is like messed up. Yeah. I get in, another fumble. But Gunter Cunningham didn't realize at the time that the quarterback had hit the fullback's elbow. Yeah. That caused the fumble. It looked like I fumbled. At this time, I got short man complex. The league ain't what I think it is. It's my rookie year.
Yeah.
I'm like, temper was
and you're
bad.
Like, this is my shot. Like,
and this man came over there, and y'all know Gunter.
Don't take this size for weakness.
Yeah, hey, going crazy. And before I know it, just them Texas streets, just my hands were on the head coach's neck. I didn't play for the rest of the year. Didn't play the rest of the year. Inactive, rest of the year.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's why you didn't get any returns for touchdowns that year. Now we know.
That's right. R.I.P. Gunter Cunningham, though.
Wow.
R.I.P. Gunter.
So, can you still feel it, though? Like, can you still feel the...
He ended up coming back. He ended up coming back. We had a good laugh when he came back as a D coordinator. But he felt it that day. I promise you that.
Okay.
So I want to piggyback something that Dante said. He jumped on something really good, Mark. He said, the league is not what I think it is. So I want to ask both of them. Yeah. I'm going to start with you, E-Dub. In terms of when you got into the league, what was that moment where you found out or you felt the league is not what I thought it would?
Yeah, it's not 3 championships.
And I can start off if you need me to, but if you have something,
I can go right now. I can tell you right now. When I picked up my first check, like, wait a minute. Because, as a kid, you think NFL, super rich.
Jersey, name on my back,
I picked up so I got signed. I was a 5th round draft pick. $100,000 signing bonus that you signed on the paper.
Okay.
You only take home 55.
You're right. Taxes. Oh, taxes.
Like, and then you get to the regular season and the taxes and the agent fees, and it's like, I'm a thousandaire. Like, I thought I was going to be a millionaire making to the league. That was my man, the league ain't like what I thought it was. You can be in the league and still be broke.
You still have that first check? You save it?
No, that check was gone.
It was gone.
That check was gone before the season started.
Week 3, that check was
agent
gone.
fees.
55,000. I think I blew 25 of it in
like,
South
hey, I'm
Beach.
going to hang on to this one. I'm going to frame it. I'm going to put it. You're like, no, it's gone. It's gone. Yeah. What about you? What about you, Eric?
It's too much. I mean, you can go with the amount of money that comes with it. Yeah. Mine was more so like the speed of the athletes. Yeah. You got guys that are 6'5" that can sit there and keep pace with me at running. And so I think people don't realize how fast the game is once you're in the moment. We sit there and watch from the screens, from the sidelines, and it's like, how's he not making this play? When you get out there in this snap, it's quick. And so it's like people have to really appreciate and enjoy what you guys do when you're in the moment of making big plays. Your awareness is, you can cut through this little groove of people through this bar, and you see certain things where I'm gonna make this step before I can see those people that are 2 persons back. And to be able to do that, you guys did it well. And I don't think like there's so many people that when they watch sports and they're like, oh, he sucks. Like, no, that man's on a roster for a reason.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, these are elite players for a reason. And it kind of irks me at times when I hear that. But no, when you in the moment of playing those games and you understand the size and the speed or the talent of those players, is way different than college.
Way different.
Different.
What did one of our former guests, Roy Wood Jr., remember he said this? He goes, you're smoking these people in college because, this guy's a scientist over here. This guy's a football player. He just happened to play football, but he's getting his degree in science.
Exactly.
And you're cooking these guys, but you get to the pros and all of a
90
sudden,
guys
that's everyone's
on a college
job.
roster. If you had a good school, 10 would make it to the league.
Right.
So 80 is like.
Right. Thin in the herd, man. Thin in the herd big time. All right. Priest, I'm going to bring this up. I don't know if you want to tee it up or not, but Priest and I were chatting before the show. Maybe it was a week ago, and you said make sure you bring up the word Lakewood.
Yeah.
Lakewood. What's Lakewood? Talk to me. What is this a city? Is this a house? What is this?
So, in Missouri, right, there's the Kansas side and the Missouri side.
Right.
So when I first got here, the majority of the younger players, they lived on the Kansas side, Overland Park, OP area.
Okay.
Right?
Younger players, OP.
But there was a select few players that kind of got it.
Okay.
They knew where all the older players stayed. And it was an old subdivision that a lot of players stayed in back in the day. It's called Lakewood.
Okay.
But then they started to have these younger players that would move over to Lakewood and started to change the scenery around that area.
Okay.
But anyways, I say that only because my buddy E-Dub, man, he had one of those big houses over in Lakewood. And, man, did we have a good time.
I used to hear about those parties.
All right. So step one, how are we getting invited? Who gets the invite?
I don't live there anymore.
Well, I know you don't live there anymore.
So...
But I'm saying back in the day, like, what qualified you to get an invite to go check out Lakewood?
It really
Have a
wasn't
good time.
much, man. You present yourself as a good person. You know, I would wake up to people I had no idea who they were in my house.
I was just about to say, no qualification whatsoever. No. This dude is one of the nicest, good people I've ever met. Like, just always smiling, happy.
Open door policy.
Open door policy with this dude.
You're like, is this guy in the practice squad? Who is this guy? Yeah.
I have no idea who you
That's
are.
or
right.
even locals.
Or just
That's
locals.
Just
Okay.
locals. Yeah, man.
All right, open door policy.
Yeah, I'd have my neighbors knock on. Hey, they can park in the driveway if they want to. Like, you sure?
Anybody leave anything behind that was suspicious that you were like, oh, what is this doing here? How'd this statue get here? What's going on?
I mean, I've had some good, somewhat innocent parties at the house. But I've had fun. I've had a lot of fun in my life.
That's cool. And who was cooking for those parties? I appreciate.
Yeah, did you cater? I think
Did you
at times
cater?
you would
Well,
cater. Yeah, he
people
would cater
getting
in.
fit. Okay.
Yeah, he would cater in. So we'd have some really good time, you know.
Nice, man.
And then I finally worked my way over there.
Yeah, you
know.
did. You figured it out after a while.
Well, I was around the corner.
Yeah.
I was in Oak Ridge Meadows. I wasn't quite in Lakewood yet.
Boy was throwing them Diddy parties.
Yeah, he was out there.
No, not right. Not quite.
Nice. All right, I'm going to ask this, and this is for you as well, Priest. So
Yeah.
for all three of you, I'll start with you, Priest. Like, what was your biggest takeaway from being a professional, not only a professional athlete, but specific with the NFL? What was your biggest takeaway?
Great question.
Yeah, it really is. So great question, Mark. I would say it's kind of twofold for me.
Yeah.
On one side, there's so much networking that I've been able to do post-career. And
Okay.
I would have to say it's based on the platform that the league provided, you know? And so I was able to expand that reach and really connect with some really awesome people, you know, because of this opportunity of playing in the league. But my other takeaway is also I didn't realize when I came into the league, the way I came into the league, I came in as a free agent, right? And so with that being said, I was undrafted. Mm-hmm. My takeaway then was very, very different. So I played with a chip because I didn't realize my rookie season when I signed with the Baltimore Ravens, I basically was signing a 4-year contract and they had my rights for 4 years.
Right.
So no matter
Right.
if I rushed for 1,000 yards, no matter if I sat on the bench, there was no incentive for them to do anything. They had me for 4 years. I personally had a 1-year contract with them. And so that was a takeaway that was like eye-opening.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute. Like, this thing is rigged, you know?
And now you can tell people about that, right?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
share that experience.
Yeah, so that
with
was a
players coming
takeaway
in.
that I learned
Yeah.
about the league, and I saw the business side of it.
Right.
But then that, like, again, it gave me that chip on my shoulder that if I ever got in a position to have leverage, you know, I was going to hold on to it, you know? And so that's what happened when we won the Super Bowl. Jamal Lewis was, you know, our starting running back with the Baltimore Ravens. We had a 1-2 punch. We had great chemistry, but it was just time for me to leave. So when I got an opportunity to come with the Chiefs, you know, I already had a mission, a plan, very different than 4 years prior when I was coming in just bushy tail and just happy to be like, I'm here.
Yeah.
All right, now show me what y'all got.
Yeah.
And then I found out, you know, that rude awakening.
Well,
you know,
no-
but that was my experience.
Well, no better leverage than a Super Bowl ring, right? You can
That's
walk
right.
away from Baltimore with a
Right.
Super Bowl ring. All right, what about you, Dante? What's your biggest takeaway from playing in the NFL?
Biggest takeaway for me was when I reflect back, realizing that what we accomplished, not easy, less than 1%. I often speak about this when I speak at corporate events. It's about 8 billion people on planet Earth. It's less than 2,000 total NFL players. So what we accomplished and what left me with my takeaway from that was if you really lock in, set your mind to it, put the work in, have the talent, my takeaway, I feel like I can do anything on planet Earth that I set my mind to because I already achieved the impossible, my size.
Yep.
And it's just like I take that and I apply that to everyday life. I already did the impossible.
Right.
Everything else is going to be easy.
Icing
so that
on
was
the
my
cake.
takeaway.
All right,
But it teaches you, when you actually look back, think about the 10 years practicing in Texas, Arkansas. It's hot. You're not getting paid. It's mosquitoes. Your feet blistering for no money.
Yeah, where was that NIL back then? Yeah,
Man, right?
Right.
But I also love that it gave me like the foundation of like, I can work hard.
But it gave you the mindset to be
Gave you the
successful.
mindset to be successful.
And a lot of kids these days, they
There
don't
you go.
understand that because so much is given now.
Yeah.
Or you can get
Rapid success.
You can find success in 5 seconds,
Yeah.
man. And then you don't understand what it takes to earn
That's
that.
right.
Yeah.
So that's my biggest
That's a
takeaway.
great takeaway.
That's
What
good.
about you, Eric?
That's what I was agreeing with Dante. I hate that I agree with him a lot on a lot of the things, but man, I guess me and him been playing so much golf together.
Yeah,
I'm just
rubbing
like,
I was
Oh,
gonna say,
yeah.
you guys are twinsies now.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. And so it's like for me and a good buddy of mine, BB, who's out here, is like for me, I don't take advantage of what is given me. I don't speak out a lot. I'm not one of those I'm not an arrogant guy at all. I'm a social person. And what I'm trying to get to is like, I didn't think that it was made for me,
Interesting.
but I got there for a reason.
Interesting.
And so like going through high school, I didn't think I was top 5 best players at my school. I get to Nebraska, which all these national championships, I didn't think I was a top 40, top 50 best player on my team, yet I got one of the longest careers of my team. You know, I get to a starter in Kansas City. It's like I didn't ever think I'd become a starter at playing a whole different position. I played safety my entire life.
Yeah.
High school, before high school, college, I was a safety. And I get to Kansas City, they move me to corner. Now I got to make this transition to go out and cover these speedy, fast guys that are like way athletic than most on every coverage. Like I don't get to come out of a play. Dante can send Dave Klimick out there to say run a go route, wear him out, and I got him on the next play.
Yeah.
Because he's not coming out. And you got to be prepared for that moment. So it's like one of those, I never really got to appreciate what we've done and accomplished within our lives to become a part of this elite group, to be where we are. And I'm just thankful that I had the opportunity to do so.
It's pretty awesome, man. Very cool. And when you mention 8 billion people and you think making a 53-man roster, you realize how tiny that is,
Right.
man. How tiny that
It's
is.
really not a 53 because 30 of them probably already solidified
Right.
based on contract or what
Sure.
they've done in the past. You're
Sure.
really fighting for 10 to 15 positions.
That's crazy. All right,
Crazy.
Priest. We got to do our we got to do some Bet365 action
All right.
here, all
Yeah,
right?
let's do
As
it.
we
We'll see
know
what
it's
these
never
guys
ordinary.
like.
We got to do some predictions. Can we do that?
Let's do it.
We're going to make some predictions here.
Okay.
All right. The Chiefs are sitting at 6-6. We know this. But I want to get a couple things from you. I want a Super Bowl winner first.
You want to what?
Super Bowl winner first. I'm not letting you change your answer because we made our predictions when we started at the beginning of the season. But Dante, who you got winning the Super Bowl this year? Based on
Chiefs.
what? Chiefs?
Like,
Even
I'm
at
right-
6-6?
At 6-6, like I'm riding with them till the wheels fall off, and when the wheels fall off, I'm gonna get out and walk and push the car. Like, what are you talking about? Like Chiefs, period, point blank.
All right, man. It's not
Talking
even a
about.
question with him.
Yeah.
6-6.
He's
They're cutting
locked
it
in.
close, though. Are they making you nervous at all? You sweating
That
a
made me a
little?
little nervous.
Are you gonna come out of retirement?
That made me a little nervous. I ain't got nothing for him. I told you, I'm a walker.
You're
I
a
ain't
walker.
ran in 20
Yeah.
years. Like, what are you talking about?
You're going to walk it into the
I
end
give
zone.
him a
All right.
pep talk. That's about it.
Okay, what about you? Super Bowl. Who you feeling?
I hate to say the same because like I don't want to sound biased just
Yeah.
because we play here. It's our, where we made our careers at. But yeah, I think that we have what it takes to win out,
Okay.
get to
Because
the
that's what it's
playoffs,
going to take.
win out, get to the playoffs. And I think we can beat anybody within this AFC. I think we can.
Okay.
Outside of that, NFC, I must say the Rams probably the strongest team out there.
Okay. So
I
Chiefs,
think
Rams,
it's Chiefs,
Super Bowl.
Rams game. and
Okay.
I think we have what it takes.
And the Chiefs are going to win that game?
If we get through these 5 games, I think we figured it
Win,
out.
don't say if. Win.
Okay, when we get through these 5 games, I think we have figured it out what we've been missing throughout the season.
Got it.
At that point, we're good enough to go ahead and win it all.
And look, you get the Chiefs in the playoffs. You never bet against them. We know this. You don't bet against them. All right, Priest, let's ask him for MVP. MVP this year.
That's a
Who are
great
you
question.
feeling, Dante?
Man, great question.
Could
2
it-
weeks ago, I would have said Jonathan Taylor. Now, man,
It switches so quick.
yeah, switch is so quick, man.
What about Gibbs, man? This guy's on fire
Who?
right now.
Gibbs.
Gibbs? For
I Gibbs, but
Detroit?
they may not even make the playoffs. You
Okay.
got to go with a team that is gonna,
Matt Stafford, I would say.
You think it's a quarter? I mean, it's always a quarterback,
always a
right?
I
quarterback.
think it's Stafford.
So Matt Stafford? I mean, this guy's
Maybe
playing
Dak
like he's
Prescott,
24.
but he had a bad game last week. You see, 2 weeks ago it would have
That's
been
right.
Dak. Like I got nothing for you on this one.
Okay, MVP. Well, if you had to pick,
Man,
Eric's going Matt Stafford.
He's going
Matt
to be
Stafford?
safe. He's picking a quarterback. So
Yeah.
someone other than a quarterback. What do you think, Dante?
What do you
Myles
feel? What's your
Garrett.
gut tell you?
Myles Garrett breaks the record?
nah, bro, they 2-11.
Yeah, they're-
Stop.
No. You say,
But they're
well,
not going to give it to him, even if he
Nah,
breaks
that
the
record.
record.
That record makes a difference.
Yeah,
The record makes a difference.
I agree, but-
I have to maybe the big guy in Buffalo. I ain't gonna say his name. Quarterback in Buffalo.
Josh. Oh, you want me to
You
say
can
it
say
for
it.
you?
You can say it.
All right, Josh Allen. Josh Allen. I'll say
You
it.
can
I'll
say
say it. I'll say it.
I'll probably go with them.
All right, what other predictions we want to get out of them? What other predictions? What do you think? What else you want to predict? All right, let's make this prediction. Chiefs going to win out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, not even blinking.
Yes. And the reason I say that, it's not bias or blind hope. When you look at their losses, it's all been one possession. Obviously, everyone knows last year we won all of those.
Yeah.
It's just a play here and there. Do you not have faith that Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, Spags, Chris Jones are going to figure it out at some point? That's what I'm basing it on. Like, it's not like they're getting blown out. We just need a stop here, a conversion here. That's it, a play
Yep.
here and there. I feel like that can flip. I saw it happen with the Eagles last year. They were in the same boat, got hot at the end, and ran the table. I think that can be the story for the Chiefs this year.
All right, cool.
In the middle of the season, when you saw Rashee Rice come back, did you see the spark that he brought to the Chiefs?
Sure.
Do you think this is true, that when a player sits out for those first 6 or 7 games,
Oh, my boy Rashee Rice, man. I got him on my fantasy team,
yeah,
so
you
I'm all
can just
hyped up.
tell just their athleticism,
Yeah.
their win, the X factor. You can see that always coming out in a guy that doesn't make the beginning of the season. So I think it's going to take them having someone like that for the Chiefs to win out.
So who you picking then?
I actually think it's the opposite. I think it's the defense. That's the difference. As much as we want to praise Patrick Mahomes,
we haven't-
Andy Reid, the offense, which rightfully so, that defense really made some championship plays throughout this dynasty run. They haven't been making these stops, getting teams off the field. They're like 31st in almost every category in the moment. In the moment. Fourth quarter. We need to get off the field. Man, we were top in all those categories. I actually think it's going to be the defense that needs to pick it back up, get in championship form to carry this team to where they want to go.
Hey, do you have a gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER in Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Virginia. Or 1-800-BETS-OFF in Iowa. 21 plus only, 18 plus in Kentucky. Please gamble responsibly. Must be present in Arizona, Colorado, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, and select parishes in Louisiana, Maryland, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Virginia. $10 minimum deposit required. Terms and conditions apply. In-app only.
Second edition live show. I want to end on the fans, okay? And what these Chiefs fans, we did this last time. What did the Chiefs fans mean to you? And is there any one particular interaction that jumps out to your head immediately? Maybe it was a sign you saw in the crowd or someone just yelling at you, high-fiving as you were coming out of the tunnel. But what is it to experience the Chiefs fans as a player?
It's the consistency for me. Like, good or bad, the consistency is that they're there, they show up, they root for you. It's loud every game.
Mm-hmm.
It's cold, it's hot. The consistency of the fans is there. And, I know we weren't able to reward them with a ring, but, they've gotten them now. But they've still consistently been there through and through.
Okay. What about you, Dante? You got us.
Yeah, that's a great point. Consistency. I think it's the passion, that blue collar. Like, I played for a corporate team when I got traded to the Rams, and I've played for like a blue collar family ran team.
Yeah.
And it's a big difference. And I think the key that I saw, passion, man. These people literally care as if they are playing or if they have family members out there playing. Like, the passion in which they support the Chiefs, second to none.
All right.
That's right.
They are the 12th man for a reason, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and we got a ton of fans here too that
Yeah.
are checking out the podcast.
That's right.
And so we definitely want to say thanks to all the guys here live.
Yeah, thank
in
you
Kansas
everyone who
City.
joined this live edition of the Home Stretch. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for showing up and showing out. And you know,
Let's drink. Shots
to
on
drink,
me.
drink to
Shots
drink.
on me. 1, 2, 3. Hey, what we doing? Tequila or vodka? What we do? Tequila. All my tequila fans, come with me.
welcome to Lakewood. Let's go.
Welcome to Lakewood.
This has been a Playmaker production.